Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel IIPS, the Educational Incubator. I am Sanira Waas, your host for today, and this is the fourth discussion under the topic of Introduction to Economics, the MCQ Discussion Part 4 under the topic of Introduction to Economics. If you wonder what is this all about, you can find the links below. Go and download the MCQ paper is attached in the link below. Find it, do it by your own self, and you can find the answer sheet, check by your own, and come back with this discussion. We shall tell you and teach you how to get the right answer and how to argue at the right moment to get the right answer at the right time or else at the first time. Let's join with the part 4 discussion, and don't forget to subscribe us IIPS Sri Lanka, the Education Incubator channel, for more informative videos like this, and we are more than happy to help you. And if you have any more clarification regarding these questions or even any other matter in regarding with your academics, with your education, or even with your life, comment below. We will help you at our fullest capacity. Let's join together to Introduction to Economics MCQ Discussion Part 4 with Sanira Waas. Question number 16. If resources were perfectly substitutable in all activities, which one of the following would be true? Output of all goods could be increased at zero opportunity cost. The production possibility curve would be straight line. Specialization and mutually beneficial trade would be impossible. No country or individual would have a comparative advantage in an activity. Scarcity of resources would be eliminated. The answers which has been given in this question is kind of much more advanced and complex. You can find there is talking about the specialization, about the mutually beneficial trade, about the comparative advantages. But this is a very simple concept which is identified under the opportunity cost and under the production possibility curves. If the resources were perfectly substitutable, what we can do, what will happen? Let's go with a little example. You can find curd and yogurt use the same resources, milk. And if you can produce 100 items of curd and if you can produce 100 items of yogurt with the same amount of milk, in other terms, which is called as perfectly substitutable items, you can find this production possibility would be a straight line all the time, because this will derive a constant opportunity. It means you can either produce 50 curd and you can produce 50 yogurt at the same time, because these items are perfectly substitutable. This resource of milk is perfectly substitutable with the production of curd or the production of yogurt. As a producer, you have the opportunity to decide whether you produce 100 items of curd or else 100 items of yogurt without producing curd or without producing yogurt. Else not, you can make the choice, you can make the decision of producing 50 by 50 or else any other combination which satisfies the perfect substitutability. This is not a rocket science. This is a very simple concept. Whenever there is perfect substitutability among the resources, it is that there would be constant opportunity cost, which will have the production possibility curve to be a straight line. Let's go to the question number 17. The diagram shows the production possibility curve of a country which movement involves no opportunity cost, and you have been given multiple opportunities, multiple options to decide the movement of a no opportunity cost. Whenever you've been given a no opportunity cost or zero opportunity cost option, you need to know one thing. Zero opportunity cost will be denoted most of the time, and almost every question will be given in a question on the answer sheet will be a point inside. You have to first identify a point inside, and then any shift to a point outside the curve, or rather point on the curve, because we know point on the curve all the time. The options like Z, V, W, these on the curve dots, on the curve points, always denote full employment. It means the opportunities, all the resources have been fully utilized at the maximum. But the points inside the curve are identified as unemployed or underemployed resources. When you shift from an underemployed or an unemployed position to a full employed position, there would be no opportunity cost. That is the thing, that is the logic you need to keep in mind. So in this question, obvious, the answer is U to V. Let's see how it happens. You can find the point U in here, point U, and you can identify the point V. Opportunity cost is where there is sacrificing units and where there is a gaining unit. You can see when you shift from U to V, what happens? Your combination change. But though the combination change, you can see you are not sacrificing any kind of goods. You can increase the production, you can increase the capacity of capital goods, and even you can increase the capacity of consumer goods at the same time. So whenever you are shifting from a point inside the curve to a point on the curve, there would be no opportunity cost prevail. Question number 18, again going with the opportunity cost. The diagram shows production possibility curves before and after a technological advancement affecting the production of good X. Which of the following distances represent the reduction in the opportunity cost of producing 0 to Q of goods in terms of good Y? This is kind of a good question where you'll be given a technological advancement and opportunity cost same at once. We know when the technological advancements occur, the curve, the production possibility curve, will shift outwards. So you can see the shift has happened outwards. Now the question asks, because of this shift, how will this opportunity cost reduce? Right, so this is the current context. Let's see, when we shift and our production of 0 to Q goods of good X, the sacrificed units with no technological advancement is J to N. You can find the gaining units will be 0 to Q gaining units, and the sacrificing units under no technological advancement would be J to N. And with the technology advancement, you can see the sacrificing units have lowered, have reduced. So when 0 to Q, the gaining units of good X, the sacrificing units of good Y will be J to M. Because of that, you can see the reduction due to the technological advancement will be identified as M to N. So in according to this question, the distance M to N represent the reduction in the opportunity cost of producing 0 to Q of good X in terms of Y. Question number 19. The diagram below shows the production possibility curve for a hypothetical economy. At point X in the diagram, the opportunity cost of producing food. This is also like the same questions. Whenever there is a point inside the curve, a point inside the production possibility curve, you can find there is no sacrificing units when there is a point inside the curve. Majorly there will be having gaining units. Because of that, because of this sacrificing units becomes 0, the answer becomes 0, because in this equation the numerator becomes 0 and the denominator becomes a finite number. When 0 is divided by a finite number, all the time it becomes 0. Because of that, the opportunity cost of producing food when it is prevailing inside the curve is 0. Now let's go for the last question of this MCQ wrap-up session. discussion in regarding the Introduction to Economics, MCQ Discussion Part 4. The last question is, the table below shows the production possibilities of a farmer who uses all his resources to produce paddy or poultry at a given time. So both are produced at kilograms. Suppose the farmer currently produces 20 kilograms of paddy and 42 kilograms of poultry meat. According to the above table, the opportunity cost 10 more kilos of paddy is, and they have given answers. I know for a fact most of you get this one wrong. That is not because you don't know the concepts of opportunity cost or you lack the advancement in mathematics, but with slight little misunderstandings or like misspelled words. Let's see how we can get this one. And what we need to know is currently we are operating at 20 paddy and 42 poultry. And now we need to shift to 30 kilograms of paddy and 20 kilograms of poultry. Let's see how we can do it. Opportunity cost will be identified as number of sacrificing units divided by number of gaining units. And you can find the gaining units will be 10 and the sacrificing units on the other hand will be 14. With the simple equation of putting 14 on top and 10 on the bottom, you can find the opportunity cost of paddy as 1.4 kilograms of poultry. I know most of you have marked this 1.4 as your answer and have got it wrong. But the answer is 14 kilograms of poultry. This becomes because the question asks opportunity cost of 10 kilograms of paddy. They are not asking for 1 kilogram of paddy. If it is for 1 kilogram of paddy, obvious the answer is 1.4, like most of you have got. But they are asking in this question, they are asking for 10 kilograms of paddy. As it is for 10 kilograms of paddy, the 1.4 kilogram of poultry will be multiplied by 10 kilograms of paddy. So the answer for this last question is it's 14 kilograms of poultry will be the opportunity cost of 10 more kilos of paddy. And that's it with our entire discussions of this MCQ paper under the chapter 1 of Introduction to Economics. You can subscribe us for more informative videos like this. Like, share among your friends if you feel they also need to know, they also need to try this one out. And comment below if you have any more clarifications needed, if you have any doubts regarding how to do this, why it happened, why this not, why my answer was wrong. Comment below, we'll get back to you soon as possible. And thank you once again and see you in our next videos, and please study hard and love economics and get in touch with us. Thank you and see you soon.